Hey, I'm Elle. Thank you for tuning in to Twin Flame Truth TV. I have a very special guest here with me today, Tom Paladino from Scalar Light. He is going to be sharing with us this most fascinating new scientific, I guess, breakthrough that that can really help in a lot of ways. Hi, Tom. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for the invite, Elle.
Sure. So I'm so excited to get into this. Just from looking at your website, would you mind explaining exactly what scalar light is and how you use it to help people?
Right. We're going to speak about scalar light. It's not electricity. Scalar light is divine. It's energy from God. It's the energy that drives, that's the animating force of the sun and the stars. I've devoted my career to this branch of physics. And with that, I have scalar light instruments that can, if you will, administer or broadcast scalar light. It's the energy from the stars. Why is that important? It's eternal energy. It's clean energy. There's no chemicals here. The pure energy, the natural energy of the stars.
That's amazing. So do you actually harness it from the
Yeah.
stars? How did you find out how to do that?
God gave me the wisdom. I had predecessors. Nikola Tesla was the first man, in my estimation, to control this energy through engineered instruments. Behind me is an engineered instrument. That's a scalar light instrument behind me that, if you will, can capture that star energy. Now, to be very clear, scalar energy is everywhere. Now, keep in mind, if the stars are administering, broadcasting scalar energy, it's everywhere. It floods the universe. Well, my laboratory is flooded with scalar energy, but I can focus that energy through this instrument. That's the key. I can, if you will, narrow and focus the beam of energy. And that's why I'm successful.
Wow. Okay, so how did you come across learning how to,
Yeah,
I guess, build that machine or focus the energy?
it's a lifetime endeavor. And I'm not the only one behind the scene here. So Tesla started the movement. Another inventor by the name of Hieronymus. I never met Galen Hieronymus, but I met his wife. And his wife allowed me to study with his instruments. He was an American inventor. And today I work with engineers and fabricators and, if you will, various manufacturing facilities that help me recreate these instruments. Now, to demonstrate to your audience, this instrument is functioning right now. It's broadcasting scalar energy. I'm pointing to Tesla coils. And those Tesla coils are magnifying, amplifying the energy to the extent that if I hold up a light bulb close to the instrument, the light bulb will animate, the light bulb will illuminate. So that's free energy. Obviously, the light bulb is not plugged into anything. So I'm demonstrating ambient energy, radiant energy, the free energy of the stars. So this offers great prospect. This energy will, this technology will change the course of history for the better. Today, we're going to speak about quantum health, which is informational health, non-physical health for soul, mind, and body.
Yeah, let's discuss that. So
Okay.
maybe you can
So
explain, yeah, how that happens.
I will. When I work with people, now keep in mind, this is not electricity. I never work in the flesh. This instrument is always intention or by way of consciousness. I work through a person's photograph. This is my photograph. I actually print out on a piece of paper a person's photograph. The instrument can work with thousands, millions of photographs, if you will. And I place the photograph in the energy field. My energy field, my aura, is now being immersed, flooded with scalar energy. That's how we work with this instrument, not in the flesh. It's not a chemical process. We only work with photographs because a photograph carries a person's signature. My energy signature is on the photograph. So this is the new science in which we never work with people. We never work in the physical plane. We work at the higher plane of intelligence, non-physical information, whereby we, if you will, download or administer instructions into the aura or into person's force field. Everybody has a force field. I don't work with the biological body. I work with the force field, which I can access by a person's photograph. A photograph is a force field that's been printed out on a piece of paper.
That's amazing.
It
So,
is.
yeah,
This is the new science. I want to make this very clear to inculcate this matter. I don't work at the physical level. I work at the spiritual level. I work at the angelic level. All of my work is non-physical. There's no protons involved. There's no neutrons involved. It's non-physical intelligence.
wow. And so, I mean, I guess that could mean, since my understanding of non-physical intelligence is it's infinite and boundless and limitless. So I guess that would mean, is there no limit to what you can help people do? Like, how do you specify what you're going to work on, or does it know what to help people?
It knows what to help people. Now, I'm going to go back to my demonstration. If I can light up a light bulb, when I place a person's photograph in the field, in the force field, it's lighting up my chakras.
Mm,
If I
yeah.
can light up that light bulb in consummate fashion, also simultaneously, I'm lighting up my brain waves, my chakras. When I submit a person's photograph to the force field for 1 hour, it's a chakra balancing. Now imagine that. You can balance your chakras and your brain waves through this energy, balancing your chakras, all by way of a force field. It's non-physical. This is the new science in which we're no longer bound to brick and mortar. We're at the angelic realm, at the realm, etheric realm, of the realm of aura, force fields. So the first process in the morning, as soon as I get up in the morning, I work with everybody by way of this instrument, and I balance their chakras for 1 hour. Now, what is the result? People say they're happier. Well, they should be happy. They have this natural energy flooding into their brain, into their chakras. Our chakras are composed of scalar energy. This is a scalar wave. Take a look at that. It's a double helix.
Yeah.
This is a Tesla coil. And in time-lapse photography, you can see the double helix. That's a scalar wave. So what's my contention? By placing a person's photograph inside the instrument, look how beautiful the harmony is. The chakras are aligned by the scalar wave. The chakras are in a line. Why? Because scalar energy is in a line. And the alignment of the chakras is caused, that's the effect, by a scalar wave.
Mhm.
This is how we balance the chakras.
Amazing.
Yes. Furthermore, if we look at DNA, DNA is the same model, the same code, the same ratio and proportion as a scalar wave.
Wow.
So if we can take a scalar wave and download it into DNA, we should have favorable results with DNA.
Yes.
All of this beckons this question, how? Why is this possible? Well, it's possible because energy is a first principle. What's the upshot? What are the results? Well, according to the people who try our sessions, they feel better. So I can only rely upon testimonies right now, but we have thousands of favorable testimonies. So for the new science, we only can prove it by way of testimonies. Nobody's ever duplicated my results. I have no peers. So we have to rely upon testimonies, but they're favorable. They're quite favorable.
That's wow. So, so you mentioned something about viruses or cancer. So does it just like it automatically detects that in people, or heals that? Or can someone come to you and say, I was just diagnosed with, this virus, or I'm not feeling well, can we work on that?
By and large, the instrument, the energy works autonomously. I
Mhm.
don't tell, it's divine energy. I don't tell scalar energy what to do. So when people send me their photograph, the energy performs the work, all of the work. There's no human reasoning. So there's no room for human error. Anytime somebody sends me their photograph, there's never a toxic shock. Your photograph cannot experience toxic shock and allergic reaction. The energy knows what to do. Your photographic force field, remember, we only work with force fields, receive that energy, and we're outside the biological realm. So nothing can go wrong with perfect energy. scalar energy, and a photograph can never experience an adverse biological side effect. There is no biology there. So my work, frankly, is mistake proof, flawless, flawless.
Right. Yeah. Right. Divinity doesn't mess up. Doesn't make
Exactly. It doesn't make mistakes. So
right.
there's another technique that I've developed, few techniques that I can introduce and the energy knows what to do. For instance, I'm going to hold up a photograph of the Epstein-Barr virus.
Mm.
This photograph of Epstein-Barr, it's magnified. There's an energy signature to Epstein-Barr, not a chemical signature, an energy signal. When I place my photograph inside the instrument alongside Epstein-Barr, the energy of Epstein-Barr is identified in my force field. If I have Epstein-Barr as a signal, as a signature in my force field, the instrument, the energy, will locate Epstein-Barr and bring it to a state of chaos, remove it, disassemble it, eradicate it, cure it, nullify it, call it what you will. Working with energy signals, we can nullify the signal of Epstein-Barr in my quantum field. It's very promising. Doing all of this in the etheric realm, the non-spiritual, the non-physical realm, and not having to worry about physical consequences.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a win-win. And
Yeah, for real.
once again, to drive home this point, this is a new science. Tesla physics, scalar energy physics, should be embraced by mankind. This technology will solve problems. This technology presents a new technology unlike anything we've ever seen. It's simple, it's straightforward. Energy is always straightforward, it's fundamental. It's inexpensive in application. I could work with 1 million photographs a day, and there's no drawback. There's no negative biological consequence. We don't work with physical bodies. It's a win-win across the board.
Right. And since there's no, I guess confinement of a physical body or anything physical, so that means I guess it could affect all aspects of your being, right? All of your energy. So not just necessarily how you feel physically, but maybe, I don't know, emotionally, obviously, right? Yes. And then maybe does it affect other areas of life as well? Like your relationships, could it improve I don't know, your finances, your abundance energy, things of that nature?
Many people report that. Why? Once their brain waves are balanced, once they're happier, once their chakras are balanced, then their thinking is focused. Their emotions are uplifted. I've seen some people say that we can address phobias or addictions with this energy. Some people have said they've given up cigarette smoking. They've given up recreational drugs. Others have said that they're no longer fearful of a specific environment, etc. All of that points to the fact that this does seem to change the emotion. The emotional code is enhanced. People have a fuller life, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. So it if you will, checks off all the boxes. It is consummate, all-encompassing healing.
That's amazing. I just keep saying that. It just blows my mind.
You know,
Um,
we're very happy with our results. I've been at this publicly now. I've come out with my work for 13 years. And my track record after working with millions of people, we've worked with millions of people around the world by way of their photograph, is very favorable. The greater majority of people say that they feel better. After 15 days of sessions, they feel a difference. And again, there's no obligation here. It's so simple. You email us your photograph. There's no obligation. There's no difficulty. You don't travel to me. Your photograph is your bilocated version. Your photograph teleports to my laboratory. My work proves teleportation, in which a person could be in two places at once. A person stays physically in their home or in their environment, and their photograph teleports or serves as some type of a connection to their force field.
right. Yeah. Well, Wow. So we will have your website below this video for people who would like to go check this out some more, of course. And speaking of that, like, so is that what they would do to
Right.
work with you?
Yeah. So I could talk all day long, but I prove it. I'm all about results. So
Sure.
my website is scalarlight.com, SCALAR, scalarlight.com. Now, anybody in the world can go to the website, read our articles, and then email us, upload your photograph. The age of the photograph doesn't matter. Scalar energy is timeless. Just email us a photograph. You can include your family and pets. And in so doing, for 15 days, we're going to balance your chakras. We're going to identify and eliminate the code, the signature of pathogens and toxins. And then there's one other modality that I practice. On a daily basis, I can take vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, and I can download those into a person energetically. If I would hold up to the instrument beta carotene in conjunction with my photograph, there's a sharing of information of beta carotene into me. Energetically, this is how I achieve my vitamins. I don't take supplements. I don't need them. I eat well, and energetically, I receive my supplements through energy, not through a pill, not through a protein shake. So this is the new way of nutrition, in which we don't eat, we receive our nutrition energetically through scalar light.
Yeah, this is groundbreaking because I always uh, I always, teach along twin flame journey is part of the spiritual ascension process. And then eventually when we reach ascension, we're conceivably not supposed to need anything physically anymore. That includes food and water and what, we need to survive physically. We're not going to need that once we are in total alignment with, and so that makes perfect sense that you're able to get your nutrients spiritually.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Why can't we have our nutrients delivered to us energetically? Now, when I do that, I don't have to rely upon a biochemical process, digestion, metabolism. The circulatory system does not deliver this. This is non-physical. I deliver a vitamin to my force field. All is energy heal. It's just how energy is instructed. All is energy. And the energy does the work. How? In my biological field? No. In my non-physical aura or my quantum field. There are two states of being. We can look at the electromagnetic spectrum that entails physical reality. The non-physical realm is scalar energy. There's not an electron involved in scalar energy. It's the spiritual non-physical realm.
Yeah. So could you conceivably take the energetic, how you have a picture of, the beta carotene energetically. Could you conceivably take an energetic picture of, say, I don't know, money or something else someone wants and put that there and they could kind of get that energy in their life as well?
What you ask for is what you attract. Now,
Right.
if you're going to use intention, scalar energy is intention. By the way, a brainwave, a thought is scalar energy. And this gives credence to the way you think is what you inherit, or at least what you propose. So positive thinking is a positive scalar wave. You'll probably attract positive outcomes. If you're a negative person, you're thinking in a negative framework, you'll probably inherit some type of negative consequence. To answer your question, many people have used this as a tool, whether it's this tool or their thinking, their positive thinking to enhance their well-being. I would highly suggest that everybody try and pray every day, have positive thoughts. Don't spend your life in useless pursuits. Have goals and be happy.
Yeah. Beautiful. Good advice. Thank you. Um, yeah, so is there anything else you'd like to add about this or what you do?
I want to drive home this point. This is not an esoteric subject. Scalar energy, maybe you've never heard of scalar light before, but everybody is proficient. Why? Everybody has this gift from God. Scalar light, scalar energy transcends time and space. Well, that's a thought. That's an emotion. A thought, when you think, what is that? That's some type of intelligence. What's scalar energy? It's some type of intelligence. Scalar energy transcends time and space. A thought transcends time and space. Scalar energy exists forever. You cannot stop it. A thought exists forever. You cannot stop it. So when I'm working with these instruments, keep in mind, I am working with an engineered instrument. However, people have the mind and feelings, a heart. Your mind and your heart are your scalar energy centers, if you will. All thinking is related to administration of scalar light, scalar energy. All feeling, all emotions are related to scalar energy, scalar light. Thinking is a function of scalar light. Feeling is a function of scalar light. So think and feel appropriately. We are in command of scalar light. God has given us that ability. Everybody can think and feel. This is the scalar experience. Now, many people will start to realize that the science behind this. Yes, many people understand positive thinking or goal setting or affirmations. There's a science, there's actually an energy behind them, and it's not electricity. The energy behind that is scalar energy.
Yeah, beautiful. I just love that it's the energy of the stars.
Yes, it's for everybody. This, you don't need a scalar energy instrument. Everybody has a mind, a heart. The way we think, the way we feel will dictate our lifestyle. That's the outcome that we're asking for. What we get is what we ask for.
Right.
So if you take anything away from this conversation, thinking, praying is scalar energy, feeling is scalar light, scalar energy. You're in control of your future now and in the future. Use the gift wisely.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you. So, yeah, if you just maybe want to remind everyone again how they could work with you or experience this.
The website is scalarlight.com, SCALAR, scalarlight.com. Please go to the website, read a few of the articles, and then if you're comfortable, email us your photograph. The age of the photograph doesn't matter, just a bust shot, and get your family's permission and send their photograph in. And after 15 days, you're going to probably feel better. We're going to balance your chakras. We're going to download nutrients energetically, and we're going to look for the disease signatures of toxins and viruses and bacteria. You're going to be energetically cleansed of any toxin or any type of harmful bacteria or fungus or virus. It works on account of the fact that we're working at the level of intelligence. Nothing can impede the energy. Here's an example. I hold up a wooden board by the instrument. Okay? This wooden board cannot impede the energy. The energy passes through anything. My light bulb.
Yeah.
The light bulb will still illuminate. The wooden board is not an impediment. So what's the point here? Your thought cannot be impeded. Your feelings cannot be impeded. Nothing can stand in the way of your thinking and your feelings. Nothing can stand in the way, obstruct scalar energy. This is the real work of nature. This is the fundament of nature. Once we gain hold of that thought, once we extrapolate upon that, we will now have a technology that allows us to have dominion over nature. So be a part of this movement.
Yeah. Wow. So, so after the 15 days, well, first of all, when you remove, say, any toxins or viruses or bacteria or whatever, is that then permanent?
It is long lasting. I can't say it's permanent. Many people, after we work with them, they feel better for months. Now, everybody's different, so I can't make such a statement, but I'll say from experience, people feel better.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then after the 15 days, then how long do you recommend doing it for, or is it forever?
We recommend that people after the 15 days take note and think about it. Maybe you want to journal during the 15 days. If you're in love with it, then go visit the website. We have a retail section. You can pay. If you only had marginal results, then it's not for you. I can't dictate that. You know, everybody's different and circumstances are different. So I leave it entirely up to the people.
Okay. But the longer you do it, I guess the more powerful it will be.
I'm 64 years of age.
Uh-huh.
Now, I do not have one medical problem.
Wow.
I do not take any drugs, any pharmaceutical drugs. I don't have, per se, the aches and pains of most people at my age. I am quite healthy for 64 years of age, and in part, I attribute that to this modality.
Sure. Great. Well, thank you so much, Tom. This is
Thank
enlightening and just amazing. Like I keep saying, I sound like a broken record, but this just blows my mind. And it really is just almost bringing to sensory visible, almost visible, physical proof of, you know, what is out there, like, you know, the energy, the power of it. And, you know, just the all-encompassing universal energy
It
is
is. It
amazing.
is, Elle. It is, because at the top of creation is light. Only light is fundamental. The rest of creation depends upon light. So if you want to be in the driver's seat, stay with light, energy. Energy commands the universe. That's a good
Yeah.
point. Thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Tom, for being here. Thank you all for watching. And again, check out the Scalar. I'll learn all about Scalar Light at Tom's website, which we are putting below this video. Thanks again, Tom. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Lots of love.
Bravo.
Oops.